Hi, I'm Beck Coop. Nice to meet you. I am the owner of Irie Weddings Events, as well as the Cannabis Wedding Expo. And we're also launching a new education program to teach vendors and venues all about social cannabis consumption.
I've seen some of the bouquets you do and they are fantastic.
Thanks.
Tell me about your history and how you got involved with that.
Definitely. So the history with the flowers was I used to play in a flower shop with my mom and her best friend when I was a kid. And it just came very natural and I started playing with them. And one day I was working at the dispensary on the weekdays and doing traditional weddings on the weekends up in Breckenridge, and decided that I had extra flowers and cannabis plant coming out of my own garden, and decided to snip it and add all the extra flowers around it, and boom, light bulbs went off and it was like, weed weddings are a thing and I'm making it a thing. So the joke there is it's, you know, straight from your bouquet to your bowl, or have a boutonniere rather than a boutonniere, so you can literally crack it off and smoke it.
That's amazing. That's so cool. What's the reactions been like from grandma and stuff like that? People who don't have any experience that are now getting exposed in these type of scenarios.
You know, a lot of curiosity,
Right.
A ton of questions. We've had folks walk up to a bud bar display and be like, oh my God, that's what it looks like, that's what it smells like. I'm like, oh, hold on, smell this one. All right, now smell the coffee beans. Now smell that one. Do you smell the difference? And give them a full educational course, same as you would with a wine sommelier.
Sure.
You know, having the opportunity and somebody to guide them through the cannabis experience and a step-by-step experience.
Right.
Is the most ideal way to teach someone, rather than saying, hey, take this huge bong rip of 30% THC and tell me why you don't feel good. Right. You know, I mean, we also carry what we call an oh shit kit with us to every wedding and event that has natural homeopathic remedies to kind of balance some uncomfortable feelings. So say that somebody overindulges or they're having altitude sickness on top of alcohol and cannabis, well, that can be an uncomfortable feeling. So if they are, say, too high, we'll give them something that's going to give them a little more calming and relaxing qualities, like a chamomile, lavender, eucalyptus. Or if they're couch locked, get them some caffeine, we'll make them dance, give them some sugar, and have some fun with them. Weddings, I'm always a dork over weddings. I have a soft spot for my couples. I think some of the things that I like the most is watching some of these new trends or watching some of these personalities that are coming out. We had a couple that totally smashed it. They got a Unity bowl that was hand blown for them, and it was essentially one bowl like a bubbler with two mouthpieces. So similar to the Unity flame situation or a Unity candle, you know, they both brought together their lighters, lit it together, and they both had their first toke before their first kiss in their ceremony. So I'd say 50% of our clients work in industry. So since they work in industry, their family knows what they do and it's not as much of a exposure. And then the other 50% of our clients are enthusiasts that come from all over the world, that they're like, all right, we already wanted to get married in Colorado, but you have weed tourism. You know, let's add that to the bachelor party. Let's go on a dispensary tour. Let's go on a grow tour. Let's do this, you know. And it's just fun that you can add so many added elements to the whole part of the festivities for weddings and events. It doesn't just have to be in your face on the wedding day. I mean, you could do the rehearsal dinner with an infused meal. You could do, you know, the tours for the bachelorette party and the bachelor party. I mean, to whatever extent you want to incorporate it, it's game on.
How do you work with the edibles with people who aren't experienced with edibles? Because it's such a wide range of how it affects people.
Totally. Start low, go slow is definitely our method. And, you know, we prefer to be able to microdose. So if it's something where it's a 2.5 milligram serving or a 5 milligram serving, allows us so those guests can come back a couple times without overdoing it.
Sure. Seems like a fun concept.
It's totally awesome. We really, really dig it. And people are really eating it up because, you know, there's a lot of venues that might not, or they might prefer not to have open smoke. So, you know, whether you're vaporizing or doing a can of cocktail, those are other methods to enjoy if you can't openly smoke at their venue. I'm taking the time to educate people and to do it the right way. It's not just jumping on the green bandwagon and saying, I'm gonna make millions of dollars. It's, no, let's go through this, let's do it the right way, let's lead by example, and it's fun.
So tell the people where they can find you, website and all that.
Awesome. So IrieWeddingsEvents.com, and you know, we are there for all of the wedding and event planning as well as venue consulting and vendor education side of things. Then also cannabis-friendly.com if people want to partake in joining a larger circle of open-minded vendors and venues and open-minded clients. You know, if you don't want to deal with that snobby bride, come to our expo, because you're not going to get that snobby bride and groom. You're going to have people who are chilling down to earth, as well as the vendors that are chilling down to earth. Like, it's more of a tribe than it is a you know, traditional wedding scene. And then for the educational side, that is going to be highclasseducation.com. And we're super excited to be launching that educational platform for people cross country.